All right, folks, Tommy the Butcher back, and we have our stock. We just brought it up to a boil. We're gonna let it simmer for about 2 hours. That means one thing, time to do the buttermilk fried chicken. We have a 10-piece chicken. We have our oil heating up in the pan. We wanna go to 320 degrees with it before we start frying. Next up is we're gonna build our marinade for our chicken. We're gonna do a buttermilk marinade. We're gonna allow it to marinate for about 2 to 4 hours. 3 cups of buttermilk. I'm just gonna add this whole container. And to that, we're gonna add about a tablespoon of fresh chopped garlic. And next, we're gonna add about a tablespoon of freshly chopped ginger. This is gonna give it some tremendous flavor, the ginger. And all we need now is a little salt and pepper to taste, about a teaspoon of each. Salt, we got our pepper. Oops. And the only item we need to add to that is a little bit of hot sauce. That's good. Maybe about a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half, maybe 2 teaspoons of hot sauce. I'm gonna whisk all this up. And this is gonna be our buttermilk marinade. We're gonna allow the chicken to sit in this and marinate for 2 to 4 hours. So in goes our chicken. Get it all mixed up well. We're gonna pour this into another container to allow it to refrigerate. All right, this we will refrigerate for 2 to 4 hours. All right, folks, so while our chicken is marinating in our buttermilk marinade, we're gonna assemble our dredging, our coating mix. And what I have in the bowl here is 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of cornstarch, 1/4 cup of fine ground cornmeal. That's gonna add the crunch. It's gonna give our chicken a nice crunchiness to it. Also have about a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of ginger powder. We have 2 teaspoons of paprika. We have a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper. We have about 2 teaspoons of a Creole seasoning, and we're gonna blend this all together. This is gonna be our coating for the chicken. We'll include the recipe in the description box. Once again, our oil is heating up. We wanna go to 320 degrees. And we have our chicken, which has been marinating in the marinade for about 4 hours. We're ready to go. We're gonna remove all this. We're gonna let it drain. So just place a colander over a bowl, put all your chicken pieces in. Now we're gonna allow this to drain a little bit. We're gonna reserve this marinade because we're actually gonna do a double coating. We're gonna coat it in the flour and then return it to the marinade and then do a second coating. So I'm gonna put the rest of this marinade right over the chicken. All right, next step, we're ready to dredge. Chicken has been draining, so we're basically going to drop it into our dredge. Kind of try to use one wet hand, one dry hand. Doesn't always work out that well, quite like that, but that's basically the idea you want to use to make this process go smoother. And we're going to do a double dredge. By that I mean we're going to dredge, we're going to go back into the marinade the second time, then back into the flour mixture, seasoned flour mixture. And you really want to get that on well. Kind of squeeze it on, you really get it to coat. And then place it on a wire rack on a cookie sheet. Looking for my next drumstick. All right, there's one. We're double dipping. This is gonna create a nice crunchy exterior. There's our 2 drumsticks. Okay folks, we're back again and we're ready to fry all this chicken off. Everything is dredged, coated. Our oil is ready to go, 320 degrees. We're gonna start putting a few pieces in at a time. When you're dropping these in, always drop them away from you. You don't wanna drop them towards you. Very carefully, because you don't want to get splashed with hot oil. There goes one drumstick. There goes another drumstick. And I got the 2 drumsticks. I'm going to do 1 thigh as well. We don't want to crowd this pot. What we're going to do is just 3 pieces at a time. If we overcrowd it, it's just going to drop that oil too much and we're not going to get the optimal result that we're looking for. This is actually going pretty good. So this is gonna take about maybe 10, 15 minutes to fry up at the 320 degrees. I'm gonna monitor the temperature to try to make adjustments as needed as we're going. All right, folks, here's the finished product, our 10-piece fried chicken. Nothing left to do now but give it a taste. And one thing I want you is to hear how crispy this is. Extra crispy. Let's give it a bite. Oh my God. Crispy, juicy. The chicken meat is absolutely, it's dripping. The juices are unbelievable. This is absolutely delicious. Here you go, folks. I hope you try it. This is our 10-piece fried chicken. Give it a try. Tommy the Butcher for Wise Guys Barbecue. Please, if you like the video, thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss an episode. And one last thing, we're gonna take that chicken broth we did today, the chicken stock, in our next video, we're gonna put together an Italian wedding soup for you. So stay tuned, we got more good things coming for you. That's all for now. Thank you for watching.